This is my home in Havertown, Pennsylvania. When we bought the home last year, one of the first things our inspector brought up was the fact that our attic was under-insulated. The report also stated that even though the roof had recently been replaced and it had a ridge vent installed, without proper intake ventilation, the excess heat would deteriorate our shingles and void our roof warranty. And this is a common problem. In fact, if you do a little research online, you'll find that most homes are not insulated up to code and that most roofing systems are not ventilated properly. The problem is that the architecture of my home didn't allow for any soffit ventilation. And without that cool, fresh air entering in through the eaves of the roof, all the heat and moisture was trapped up there and it couldn't be released through our ridge vent. And this was evident because shortly after moving in, we noticed that on a warm day, our second floor was 5 to 10 degrees hotter than the first floor. That's because the heat in the attic was bleeding through our ceilings. And this is what my attic looked like last year. You'll notice about 4 inches of insulation, which is equivalent to about an R15. We felt that sting when we got our energy bills. Our average bill on a cold or a hot month was easily over $200. And this is why the Department of Energy recommends having an R38 to an R60. Technically, if our house was built today, we wouldn't be able to get a certificate of occupancy. So one of the first investments we made was upgrading our insulation. Not the most exciting home improvement, but it had to get done. We needed something that worked all year round, not just in the winter, and that's where solar eclipse came in. Solar eclipse is a multi-layered thermal reflective barrier. Unlike most radiant barriers, it has a commercial-grade insulation that adds another R15 to your levels. This product keeps over 90% of the heat from entering into the attic, and it keeps over 90% of the heat from escaping the home. And it makes sense. Radiant barriers have been used for some time now. NASA-aligned spacesuits with similar materials. You've seen similar barriers in people's cars in the summer. Even runners are offered radiant barriers to keep them comfortable after a race on a cold day. Now this technology is being used in homes, and it's a game changer. We also capitalize on energy savings by adding an R39 to John Mansfield's insulation, which has a no-settle guarantee. The blown-in does nothing to stop radiant heat from coming through the ceiling, but it does stop us from having to heat our attic in the winter. Without that, it would be like paying to heat another 2 to 3 rooms in your home all winter long. And this is how effective it is. All right, so the temperature in my area right now is 87 degrees. On the second floor of my house, if I use my temperature gun, shoot the wall, you see that it's 68 degrees. So normally on a day like today, my attic would easily be over 120 degrees. On inside, use my temperature gun, and you see it's only 97, 96 degrees. Pretty consistent. And the benefits of this type of insulation could be seen almost immediately through your energy bills. Some homeowners are able to cut their highest bills in half. And this is why attic insulation has by far the highest return on investment when paired against any other home improvement. The benefits don't stop at lower energy bills. You're also protecting the roof decking, preserving the shingles, reducing ice dams and fungal growth, saving on heating and air conditioning while also extending the life of your HVAC system. And most importantly, you're making the home more comfortable all year round. And that's why homeowners across the country are investing in their home's insulation. It's just that simple.